Hi everyone, it's me, Thủy Triều again. Welcome back to my second vlog. Well, as you can see, I'm a junior at Saigon University. My major is English Linguistics. I used to have my very first trip to the west of Vietnam, the first vlog. And in my second vlog, I will go to the central of Vietnam for 8 days and 7 nights. Visit lots of famous places and try as many as I could the traditional food. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! On the first day from Ho Chi Minh City, we went to Nha Trang City, which take nearly 6 hours. Then we went to Quy Nhơn City. After Quy Nhơn, we moved to Hội An Ancient Town and Da Nang City. From Da Nang, we went back to Nha Trang City, would take nearly 500 kilometers. And then from Nha Trang, we went to our last destination, Da Nang City. At 5:55, we started our trip. We were supposed to leave at 5:30, but there was our friend who was late, so we waited for him. On the way to highway, we passed through Thủ Thiêm Tunnel, one of the famous places of Saigon. When passing through Bình Thuận province, which had the highest average wind volume in the country, we see wind turbines in operation to generate electricity for daily life and also save natural resources. The sea today is pretty. The sun shining down makes the water look very clear, and if you look closely below, you can also see the train tracks. On our way to Nha Trang, we stopped at Cà Ná to have lunch. Look at the beach. Can you guys hear the sound of waves? After lunch, we have 15 minutes to break, taking video and photo for our vlog. As you can see, the water here is so clear that you can see the fish swimming easily. Oh, hello little crab! At 4 p.m., we finally arrived to the hotel and checked in for the room. In my opinion, the decoration of the hotel is beautiful. The first question, where are you from?
Romania.
Romania. Wow.
Eastern Europe.
So it is the first time you've been to Nha Trang?
Yes, first time to Nha Trang and Vietnam.
Oh, also the first time to Vietnam. So have you been to another city? Like?
Yeah, I landed in Ho Chi Minh City, and after that I went to Dalat.
Oh.
And then after Dalat I came here.
Oh.
And then I'm going on the coast up north, all the way to Sapa and Ha Giang Lu.
So it's really beautiful.
I hear it so far very beautiful, and I heard it's even more beautiful the more I stay.
So when you've been to Nha Trang, how do you feel about the scenery, the food, the people here, your feeling, your impression?
So far, the people here in this city compared to other parts of Vietnam, much nicer, more polite, very slow pace, not rushing. Seafood, very, very good. Scenery, I love mountains, so I like to see mountains in water. So far, very good.
So how about the weather here? What it is too hot for you, like compared to Đà Lạt? Yeah.
So I like weather in Dalat.
Yeah.
I'm not used to 30 to 27 Celsius, very hot for me. But here, it's hot but windy, which is good.
Oh.
I like the wind. Wind helps cool me down.
So in a few days after, we'll go to Đà Lạt too.
Yes, you should. It's very beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
After interview a nice visitor from Romania, we have dinner with the famous dish of Nha Trang, named. After that, I and my friend we decided to walk through the beach for 30 minutes and then return to the hotel. On the next day, while waiting to check out the room, I and my friend found some cute notes on the Christmas tree. Oh my god, it's so cute, right? After that, we moved to Institute of Oceanography. This place is part of the system of Specialized Research Institute of Marine Plant and Animal Life in Southeast Asia today, with more than 300 typical species such as sea turtle, shark, black coral, and lobster, served with our visitor to visit, explore, and research. Then we went to Hang Trong Dormitory. Here, visitors can also watch the live performance with traditional ethnic musical instruments. After the performance, we wait for 5 minutes until the rain stopped and went down. This rocky beach is located on the coast of Nha Trang with a special shape. Over time, the last rocks are in row, weathered by the sea wave and wind, creating a magnificent beauty that makes many visitors curious and excited. In the evening, we arrived to area landscape located in Nguyên City. But it was 5:30 when we arrived, so the sky is quite dark and the wind is very strong. On the Thursday, we spent most of our day on the coast to Hội An town. But unfortunately, when we arrived, it was raining heavily, so we can't visit the town but come back to the hotel. Restaurant. The dishes here are traditional food from Vietnam province and it tastes good too. After dinner, we visited Hội An at night and tried some famous drink in Hội An. Well, it's just lemonade actually. On day 4, we visited Hội An Asian Town at 7 a.m. As you can see, in the morning, the architecture of this town looks so pretty. But the one thing is not too good either because it was too early, so most of the house here haven't opened yet.
Babe, say hi to the camera. Hi.
After that, we went to visit some historical places of the Chinese. More special thing in Hội An Ancient Town is the way they open and close the door. The ancients designed the wooden slats to only fit when you put them in the correct order. This is an ancient house with high Vietnamese architecture style in the shape of a tough house commonly seen in Hội An in the early 19th century. Behind the living room area is the middle house where the whole family lives. Then we continue our trip by visiting Marble Mountain or Ngũ Hành Sơn. Ngũ Hành Sơn is a complex of 6 mountains growing close together, gathering all the beauties from nature and spirituality, giving visitors a journey to visit and explore wonderful landscapes. In the afternoon, we traveled a little pagoda on Sunja Peninsula, which is about 10 kilometers from the city center. This is the pagoda that's all the most beautiful natural scenery that you should not miss when traveling. What makes the impression of the tourist is the tallest statue of Buddha in Vietnam. At night, we decided to go around to enjoy Đà Nẵng. This is the Thủy Bridge, and over there is Giant Bridge, one of the famous bridges in Đà Nẵng.
Dạ, câu hỏi đầu tiên là hai chị là khách du lịch đến đây hay là khách địa phương ạ?
Mình vừa đi làm, mình vừa sống ở đây.
Người sống ở đây ạ.
Chị cũng vậy.
Vậy là hai người là người địa phương.
Cũng không phải. Địa phương là đó hả? Tức là sống ở đây hả?
Dạ.
Tức là chị ở quê, xong cái chị vô đây vừa làm vừa đi học.
Dạ. Dạ rồi ạ. Vậy chị ở Đà Nẵng được bao nhiêu lâu rồi ạ?
Chị mới vô đây mới có 2 tháng.
Dạ.
Hơn 4 tháng.
Vậy chị cảm thấy là kiểu là chị tới là chị có cảm thấy bỡ ngỡ gì về cái cuộc sống của mọi người ở đây không ạ? Kiểu như là kiểu là mức giá đồ ăn xong rồi
Thì Đà Nẵng là một cái thành phố rất là đẹp và rất là dễ sống. Chị thấy vậy. Cũng không phải là quá đắt mà cũng không phải là thành phố không phải là ồn ào quá.
Dạ.
Đó. Thì chị thấy chị rất thích sống ở đây luôn.
Dạ.
Đối với mình ấy thì mình đi du lịch trước cái thấy thích thì mình qua đây là.
Dạ. Vậy mọi người tới đây thì mọi người thấy những món ăn nào mọi người thấy cảm thấy ngon mà muốn giới thiệu cho mọi người ạ? Cho những người khác tới đây du lịch.
Thì chị á, là chị ăn chay.
Dạ.
Cho nên là kiểu là chị cũng nghe là Đà Nẵng nổi tiếng về mì Quảng và cái chi nữa hề, mì Quảng nè,
cái chi hẹ, cái gì cuốn ấy, bánh tráng cuốn thịt heo.
Đó, nhưng mà chị chưa ăn. Tại vì chị ăn chay á em.
Dạ, vậy còn chị thì sao ạ?
Đó, bánh tráng cuốn thịt heo, nói chung là tại vì không biết là do mình thấy cái chi ngon cả.
Dạ. Vậy mà quê hai chị ở đâu?
Chị quê ở Quảng Trị, còn
chị
này quê ở Gia Lai.
Dạ. Vậy hai người đã ở Đà Nẵng rồi hai người đã đi thăm mấy cái điểm vào Đà Nẵng như là Huế hay là Hội An chưa ạ?
Thì Hội An là chị có làm ở Hội An rồi. Còn ở Huế thì tại vì là chị ở Quảng Trị cho nên là phải chạy qua Huế mới lại qua Đà Nẵng, và chị có sống ở Huế một thời gian. Thì Huế cũng là một thành phố rất là đẹp, nhẹ nhàng.
Còn mình thì Huế thì mình ở Huế 4 năm rồi. Còn Hội An thì chưa có dịp.
Dạ. Dạ vậy rồi ạ. Dạ vậy là em cảm ơn hai chị nhiều ạ.
Cảm ơn em.
On day 5, we have to travel a long distance of 500 km from Da Nang to Nha Trang, and until 8 p.m. that we arrived to the hotel. On the next day, before we went to Đà Lạt, we visited Nha Trang Stone Church. In the past, this church was made entirely of stone, but during the war, it was damaged and replaced with other materials. After that, we came to Đà Lạt, the city of flowers. Our first destination in Đà Lạt City is Đà Lạt Railway Station. It is designed with a unique architecture style by two famous French designers. This is also the place with the only steam locomotive in Vietnam. On the other hand, next to Đà Lạt Station,
There's a shop selling drinks and chocolate with a lot of flavor. Just try it if you have a chance. Then we went to Domaine de Marie Church of Mayan Church, in one of the 3 most famous churches in Dallas City. The church had a very large campus and grow many flowers and trees. Visitors here can comfortably take pictures with this scene. In addition, the church also adopted many orphans and taught them reading. As you can see, although the night market is very crowded, but because of the weather is still cold. And this is the famous spring of the cross-side milk. On the next day, we visited Choklamden Monastery. According to the schedule, it was supposed to be the last destination, but had been rescheduled for some reason. Choklamden Monastery is one of the 3 largest monasteries in Vietnam, 5 kilometers from Dallas City. Beside the main hall, this place also has the flower garden area with many beautiful flowers and other scenes. In addition to the option of traveling by car, visitors can go up here by cable car to enjoy the scenery. At that moment, we are ready to visit Bảo Đại King Palace with the unique French architecture. This is the residence and workplace of King Bảo Đại, the last king of Vietnam feudal dynasty, and also his favorite palace. Then we moved to Bảo Đại King First Palace. It's about 10 minutes by car from the center of Dallas City. It can be said that this is the most beautiful palace among the 3 palaces in Dallas. Dallas First Palace is home to many beautiful scenes and colorful flower gardens. An impressive point that attracts visitor attention is the stone path leading to the palace. In addition, it also has a large courtyard with fountains and a helipad located behind the palace. In the afternoon, we went to the top of Lang Biang Mountain by car with a distance of a few kilometers. The road is quite windy, so it is not suitable for people with motion sickness. When we arrived, it was quite cloudy and light rain, so we could barely see the scenery. Fortunately, after 5 minutes, the sky cleared up and we were able to take pictures and video. In the evening, we ate at Linwood restaurant and had cultural exchange with the locals here. In this video, I would like to thank my teacher Mr. Khôi who joins us on this trip, and also Mr. Khanh, a funny tour guide who told us a lot of interesting knowledge. And this is also the end of my video. See you guys next time.
I say, baby, you can take me out tonight.